conclude. And if everybody could be as eloquent and concise as they can, because staff is staying after, and I'm always here till 10, so I'm happy to stay. But
Thank you so much for what you've done today.
introduce yourself.
My name is Malinda Sherwin. I'm a court reform advocate and a member of DCS Oversight Group with Lori Ford. This is what I gave to Senator Farnsworth it was in October of 2018. And he couldn't believe it, but then you believed it. And he was the first senator that I ever spoke to who responded.
Very nice.
He did a wonderful job. So there's something missing from the report on this operational report. There was a thing called no ID placement. And in fiscal year 2015, there were 341 no ID placements. In 16, 169 no ID placements. In 17, 153. In 18, there were fewer, 45. Okay? I counted up on this list 2,707 children missing between fiscal year 2015, when McKay was the director, and fiscal year 19. That's a lot of children gone, unexplained. I took this list everywhere. There are between 9 and 22,000 children are seized every year. 90% of them are seized on very thin reeds of evidence of neglect, not abuse. Why doesn't DCS follow the law? There are people within and without the legislature that interfere with statutes. Please take note of the Lee decision. It states that you have to insert a consequence. Otherwise, DCS will do whatever they want. So remember, a consequence. We suggest that DCS, if they can't solve the case of whether a parent is so dangerous that they can't take care of their children, that within 60 days, the parents are given a jury. And Rachel Jones and Justine Wadzak put that forth. Prior to that, it was Leo Biasucci. Prior to that, it was Senator Farnsworth. Every time some lobbyist gets in to the head of HHS and destroys our bills. I have proof of that. I did a FOIA. I got the letters. We suggest 60 days. There are no Amber Alerts. The only Amber Alerts that are up on the signs are for parents who are usually innocent parents who are trying to save their children from abuse under the scrutiny of DCS. And boy, they're really hot on that, because that sign would be shown every day, too many times a day, and DCS would have to answer for that. I think, okay, the most important thing, and I'll be done, drugging. DCS turns out drug addicts. There are children in foster care who are on as many as 7 adult psychotropic medications at a time. When children are seized from their parents, they suffer in the first 24 hours more trauma, more PTSD than a soldier in a foreign war. In the first 24 hours. Now, the children are brought in. They feel that they're suffering parental deprivation, and so they are diagnosed and they are drugged. The parents are freaked out. They are diagnosed and they are court-ordered into drugging. So when you've got a drugged parent who has to meet a 15-month ground, it's impossible for them to do it. Thank you so much.
Any questions for this? Thank you very much. Appreciate you driving up and staying all day. I hope it.
Thank you for thanking me. Are there there any questions? No.
Okay. Madam Chair, if Lori Ford could come on down.